Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today we're talking about Bruno Mars, a superstar known for his voice, moves, and unforgettable hits. But behind the fame, there are some surprising stories that even fans don't know. From Elvis impersonations to Grammy history and secret songwriting, we're going deep. Stick around. Number 1 will totally change how you see him. Let's get into 10 things you probably didn't know about Bruno Mars. 10. He started performing as an Elvis impersonator at age 4. Bruno grew up in a musical family in Honolulu, Hawaii, surrounded by live shows and rehearsals. At just 4 years old, he performed as Little Elvis in his family's band, complete with jumpsuit and wig. He had incredible stage presence for a child and became a local sensation. At age 6, he even starred as Elvis in the movie Honeymoon in Vegas. Those early performances shaped his passion for live entertainment. 9. His real name isn't Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars was born Peter Jean Hernandez, but he changed his name to avoid industry stereotypes. Bruno was his childhood nickname, inspired by pro wrestler Bruno Sammartino. He added Mars because people kept asking if he was Latino or not from Earth. The new name helped him avoid being boxed into a specific musical identity. Now, Bruno Mars is one of the most recognized names in pop culture. 8. He wrote massive hits for other artists before his solo career. Before going solo, Bruno was part of the writing and production team, the Smeezingtons. He co-wrote Right Round by Flo Rida and Wavin' Flag by Kanan. He also helped write Fuck You by CeeLo Green, a worldwide hit. These songs made him a respected figure behind the scenes before fans knew his face. His songwriting talent paved the way for his solo debut. 7. He was rejected by multiple record labels early on. Despite his talent, several labels turned Bruno down in the beginning. Executives claimed he didn't fit into any single genre and wasn't marketable enough. They didn't know how to brand someone who could sing, write, dance, and play instruments. But Bruno kept working until Atlantic Records took a chance on him. That risk paid off, with multiple Grammys and chart-topping albums since. 6. He plays multiple instruments and records many parts himself. Bruno is a true multi-instrumentalist. He plays guitar, piano, drums, bass, and more. In the studio, he often records several parts of a song on his own. That gives him complete creative control over his sound and arrangements. His live shows showcase these skills, with Bruno jumping between instruments. It's part of what makes his performances so dynamic and unforgettable. 5. He's one of the youngest artists to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. Bruno headlined the Super Bowl halftime show in 2014 at just 28 years old. He became one of the youngest solo artists ever to lead the iconic stage. The performance was electric, combining vocals, dance, and live drums. He returned again in 2016, joining Coldplay and Beyoncé for another historic show. The NFL called his shows some of the best in halftime history. He's part of a Grammy-winning duo, Silk Sonic. In 2021, Bruno teamed up with Anderson .Paak to form Silk Sonic. Their debut single Leave the Door Open became a massive hit instantly. The project blended 1970s soul, funk, and smooth vocals with modern style. They swept the Grammys, winning Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Silk Sonic proved Bruno can reinvent himself while honoring classic sounds. 3. He once lost a record deal because he didn't want to be a Latin artist. Early in his career, a label offered to sign him, but only if he went full Latin pop. They wanted him to sing in Spanish and target a specific market. Bruno refused. insisting on staying true to his versatile cross-genre identity. That decision cost him the deal, but it preserved his artistic freedom. Years later, his global success proved he made the right call. 2. He was arrested for cocaine possession early in his career. In 2010, Bruno was arrested in Las Vegas for cocaine possession after a show. The charge could have ruined his career before it truly began. But he took responsibility, completed community service, and the charge was later dropped. He publicly apologized and never let it define his path forward. Since then, he's kept a clean image and focused solely on the music. 1. He's one of the only artists with a perfect diamond record streak. Bruno Mars is the first artist in history to have 5 diamond-certified singles. That means each song sold over 10 million copies in the U.S. alone. Hits like Just the Way You Are, Uptown Funk, and That's What I Like made the list. It's a level of commercial success very few artists have ever reached. Bruno combines mass appeal with musical depth, and it shows in the numbers. Which Bruno Mars fact surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. This is Trivia Clips, where we bring you the hidden stories behind music's biggest names. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more facts on your favorite artists. Got someone in mind for our next video? Let us know. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hello, Michael Jackson fans and curious minds around the world. Today, I bring you a top 10 of things you didn't know about the King of Pop. And number 1 will blow your mind. Stay tuned until the end. Let's get started. Number 10. Michael Jackson started performing at age 5. We begin with an impressive fact. Michael's journey into the spotlight began when he was just 5 years old. He was the lead singer of the Jackson 5, a group formed with his brothers. At such a young age, he was already captivating audiences with his powerful voice and incredible dance moves. His early start set the foundation for his legendary career that would shape the music industry for decades. Number 9. He invented the moonwalk. One of Michael Jackson's signature moves, the moonwalk, became an iconic part of his performances. Although the move was inspired by street dancers, MJ perfected and made it his own, performing it for the first time during a 1983 performance of Billie Jean on the TV special Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever. The moonwalk stunned audiences and became a symbol of his unparalleled dance talent. Number 8. Michael's famous rhinestone glove. Another iconic symbol of Michael Jackson's style was his rhinestone glove. He wore it during performances, adding to his unique and flashy persona. The glove, designed with hundreds of crystals, became an essential part of his stage presence, representing the dazzling entertainer that Michael was. It wasn't just a fashion statement, it was an integral part of his visual identity. Number 7. His charity work and humanitarian efforts. Michael Jackson wasn't just a superstar, he was also deeply committed to helping others. He supported over 39 charities during his lifetime, focusing on issues like children's welfare, HIV/AIDS research, and poverty. His contributions helped raise awareness and funds for various causes, and his efforts have left a lasting impact on both the music industry and the world. Number 6. He is the best-selling music artist of all time. Michael Jackson's album Thriller remains the best-selling album of all time, with over 66 million copies sold worldwide. But his success didn't stop there. He sold an estimated 400 million records globally. His music transcended borders, with hits that still resonate with fans today. Jackson's success made him a global icon, and his influence continues to shape the music industry. Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today we're going to test your knowledge on the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. How much do you know about his life, music, and legacy? Let's find out if you're a true expert on this global icon. Let's get started. 1. How many studio albums did Michael Jackson release? Option A, 10. Option B, 12. Option C, 14. Correct answer, option B, 12. Did you know? Michael Jackson released 12 studio albums throughout his career, from Got to Be There in 1972 to Invincible in 2001. But Thriller, his 1982 album, is not only his most iconic work, but still holds the record as the best-selling album of all time. His ability to reinvent himself and produce timeless music made him a global icon. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike. 2. What was the first music video of Michael Jackson to have $1 million budget? Option A, Billie Jean. Option B, Thriller. Option C, Bad. Correct answer, option B, Thriller. Did you know? The Thriller video, 1983, was not only groundbreaking for its style, but also for its massive budget. It was the first music video in pop history with a budget of over $1 million. Beyond its musical success, its visual narrative and special effects set the stage for the music video industry as we know it today. The story behind Thriller is as legendary as the video itself. 3. In which year did Michael Jackson win his first Grammy? Option A, 1981. Option B, 1984. Option C, 1991. Correct answer, option B, 1984. Did you know? In 1984, Michael Jackson didn't just win his first Grammy, he made history by receiving 8 awards in a single night, a record that still stands. These included the prestigious Album of the Year for Thriller. That night in 1984 is considered one of the greatest in Grammy history, cementing Jackson's place as an unmatched talent in the music world. 4. What is the famous dance move by Michael Jackson where he leans at a 45-degree angle? Option A, moonwalk. Option B, the lean. Option C, the king slide. Correct answer, option B, the lean. Did you know Michael Jackson amazed the world in 1997 with the lean, a trick that made him appear to defy gravity by leaning forward at a 45-degree angle. This move was first introduced in the Smooth Criminal video and became one of the most iconic moments of his live performances. Using special cables, Jackson and his dancers made this illusion seem flawless. It's a move that no one else could pull off quite the same way. 5. Which Michael Jackson song is considered the anthem of charity? Option A, We Are the World. Option B, Heal the World. Option C, Man in the Mirror. Correct answer, option A, We Are the World. Did you know? We Are the World was written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie in 1985 to raise funds for famine relief in Africa. It was recorded by a supergroup of legendary artists, including Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, and Cyndi Lauper. The song raised over $63 million for the cause, making it a global anthem of unity and charity. It also set the stage for future charitable collaborations among artists. 6. In what year did Michael Jackson pass away? Option A, 2008. Option B, 2009. Option C, 2010. Correct answer, option B, 2009. Did you know Michael Jackson passed away on June 25, 2009, at the age of 50? leaving a void in the music industry that can never truly be filled. His sudden death shocked the world, but his musical legacy lives on. Over the years, fans, artists, and producers have continued to celebrate his music, remembering him as the greatest innovator and trendsetter in pop music history. The legend will never die.